So back in 2016, I worked for Tai Lopez. And whether you like him or not, there's so much stuff that we can learn from him. I'm going to pretty much just break down what I've learned through the SMMA space. When I was working for him, I was a customer service support rep. 67 steps, 2016, did that for a handful of months. SMMA got launched in quarter 4. They needed more salespeople. I got promoted and I started taking SMMA calls, and I got on hundreds of calls for specifically just SMMA. Then he started launching different courses, real estate, crypto. By this time, years later, 1,000+ calls just through his pipelines and everything, and over 3 million sold personally through me in digital products. Not even by the end of 2018, that is when I left, but I was a manager of the sales team, and even our team was able. So there was just so much going on and so much I learned. So in this video, I'm going to share the evolution of SMMA, where I believe it's going, but also the power of just being able to just learn and grow from the times today. So that's what you see here. 2016, I joined Tai. 2017, I was in his pretty much realm of like where SMMA is going. And this is what I saw. So I'm on calls all day. There's events. Those are his cars. We were running events at his place. In 2018, he was doing events monthly, almost every other week. Knowledge Society is his umbrella. And then we'd always play ping pong at his office because it helps with your neuroplasticity, which is your way when you play ping pong. It's a quicker way of being able to think. Like your thinking and decision-making process increases. And that's called neuroplasticity. Something so random that I just learned just being in that house. And I learned a lot, knowledge. That was what it was all about: growing, learning, building culture and community. So much I learned from just being part of that company. So 2017, SMMA, the goal is to show you guys what it is today, which is AI lead generation agencies. So much we can unpack. I'm going to keep it simple, short, give you guys the big picture, and then maybe I can give you some resources that you guys can click into if you want to know more what a lead generation AI agency is all about. So in 2017, SMMA, it was you go to local businesses, hit them up, and then what ended up happening? Facebook, let me post and optimize your Facebook fan page, and then also let me help you with your Instagram post, and hopefully you'll get awareness, attention on social media. And a lot of business owners didn't know much about social media and really the power of it. So they ended up hiring a lot of these guys. Now, downside, we're posting every day. We're posting tons of content. We're trying to come up with new content for 500 to 1,000 a month. And we're just posting content with no direct ROI to even know the return on the investment was going to be worth it for a lot of these businesses. So we had to come up with something else in the agency space, which we later see evolved into what? A lead generation agency. Local businesses, services, plumbers, painters, loan officers, real estate investors, cleaning businesses, like so many different industries, remodeling, roofing, so many industries where this is lead generation. So the lead generation agency was birthed. Run a Facebook ad, run a Google ad, let it come. The downside with this is what ended up happening was the leads were good. The sales team or whoever was picking up the calls, they just didn't know how to take them, or they were slow at reaching out. That is why the lead generation agency was the route to go to evolve into. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the levels, the type of offers and the levels there is to this. Then you have the creative agencies, which you would create content, right? These are the agencies today that are creating the front end type of content, which is your, when you think about the TikTok type of style caption videos, right? TikTok style, that horizontal or the vertical pieces. So creatives, you're doing a creative agency. And then you add e-commerce, which is physical products. E-commerce, there's a lot of complexity. I don't just run an ad. I need to be able to optimize the ads to make the product have a desire. Okay, so e-com agencies, there's a lot of complexities to it. And this is physical products. So these are the type of agencies right now. And then there's obviously the info product, the digital course type of agency you can run to help those types of people. But these are like the main ones. So there's this evolution. Creative went to UGC. Small creators, the rise of TikTok, user-generated content. They're paying creators to be able to create content for them. These are agencies that hire the right people to that align with the brand and the mission. So UGC had to be this next evolution. You can't just create creatives anymore. You have to adapt with the marketplace because people just can't get sold to anything. Now they buy personalities. They don't just buy products. They buy people. Okay, so they had to evolve. E-commerce now became about we have to hire a whole videographer and get really great ads and make the ads not even look like an ad, or get them so creative and increase the branding. So now there's a lot more to being able to build an ecosystem for the e-commerce, because again, we're trying to push a desire. I hope you guys are tracking with me on this, right? So they had to evolve. Again, a lot of complexities, being able to lead and manage projects, making sure that the ads are not just running, but what's going on. And now we have to get better with our creative. And then you have the lead generation agencies from 2022 all the way up until AI started getting hot, which was 23. And maybe 2021, we started seeing appointment setters, but you started seeing a lot of ads more in 2022 with like agencies running with appointment setters, like hire my appointment setter to go into your DMs or go into your Facebook Messenger and tee up, have conversations with people, set an appointment to book a call. And if they close on that call, appointment setters would what? They get a percentage depending on whatever the profit margin is in the business said. So the downside with here is $500 to $1,000 minimum per appointment setter, plus you pay commission. So that's a lot of money for the different businesses to put out. But we had to evolve because we realized that the leads were great in lead generation agency. It's just that the business wasn't great at qualifying leads. So we're always evolving, right? These different offers. And then in 2018, I launched, when I left Tai's, this info product social media marketing company. And these are a handful of clients we worked with, partnered with, that were like the forefront after they've seen what Tai did and the boom of like digital products. This is once people still thought digital products were a scam. And I'm sure people still think that today, but more people are starting to become open to digital products today than they were back in this time. But these guys were like the forefront. And again, a lot of complexities. These guys, the Lost Breed, big fitness company I worked with, they sold apparel and physical products, and then they were selling digital product workout programs. A lot of complexities with these types of products, whether it's digital products and e-com. Not saying it's impossible, but there's a lot more to think behind every person's brand. And yeah, just a lot of brain power and energy. So this is like the info product marketing agencies that are evolving. And I started off in this era. So I went from hype marketing, building a personality, building the brands, but the downside, hey, shoot this webinar, shoot this ad for us, shoot more content, show up. And if the personality brand is not showing up, it's going to hinder the marketing company, which is us. And that is why I went back to boring businesses. And this is where the AI lead generation agency kind of got birthed over the last year or so, because now we have access to things that we never had access to years ago in that era. Chatbots, AI agents, voice AI agents, so much that we could do to build. So like a lead comes in through a Google ad, and now we have an AI chatbot that can text message or DM them, whether it's that we get the lead on Facebook, Instagram. If they come, you have conversations now with AI, and now we can build a productized offer that allows us to just bolt this in different businesses. And now I feel like I don't even have 10 bosses anymore. When I have 10 clients, I felt like I had 10 bosses. Today, I feel like we have people that we're partnered with, and they respect us now because we're able to build something that generates a lead, qualifies the lead, nurtures the lead, and then get them to the point where the lead is already ready to buy. And there's this study that over 80% plus, I believe, of leads that come through Google, if they don't get hit up by the business within 5 minutes, they fall off. And don't quote me on the percentage, but it's a high percentage. Okay, it's either 80 or 90, but it's a high percentage. AI could do that. They work 24/7, and instead of paying $60,000 a year for someone like an appointment setter, whatever that looks like, plus commission, you can sell that for $300 to $500 a month per business, and you can make monthly recurring income and build a productized service. And if you can print a company leads, they will continue to give you money month to month to month. Very predictable with the dashboards and the softwares that's available today. So enjoying the marketplace. This is the stuff that I've learned. And when I was working with Tai Lopez back in 2016, I didn't see this evolution and the stuff that we have available today, that the average person, you don't have to develop, write a line of code. You don't need to know too much about the online space when it comes to, again, developing and coding and integrations. Now we have things like Make, Zapier, so many AI tools. So I'm passionate. I'm going to keep doubling down on this, going back into boring businesses because I love boring businesses. I still help a few course creators, but boring businesses is just so sustainable. You help and feed smaller businesses, mom and pop shops. It's like such an amazing skill set to have. So if you guys want to learn more, I'll drop down below AI lead gen teaching, how to do it, the breakdown of it, and pretty much what we do to continue to expand this portfolio. But yeah, I'll drop resources below. This is a little bit of my story working for Tai Lopez. And if anyone, if you guys made it this far, if anyone's interested in like what I actually learned and a little bit more, drop it in the comments below. I could probably do a future video on my time there. And yeah, it's just been amazing. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys learned a lot. The next video, I'll drop it in the description below. Take care. God bless you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.